Welcome, Scorpio, to Miss Amazing Tarot. Hope all of you are doing well, vibing high, being amazing as you are. Let's see what's going on this weekend in your energy. Ooh. Going to the cookout? You've been thinking about it, going back and forth. Are you like me? I'm like, unless my grandma's sitting for me, like, granddaughter, I need to lay my eyes on you. I ain't going to work. So let's see, universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, or are you staying in? It's supposed to be hot all weekend this weekend. So let's see, universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. What's going on in Scorpio's energy this weekend? Breaking cycles, slid out. Ending harmful patterns, freedom of repetition, new beginning, it stops with me. So you changing up things. You breaking the karmic cycles. Like normally I would do this. Normally I would put up with this. I would just, like I just said, what I just said. The only time I show up is when my grandma sends for me. So it's just like, maybe I just stop. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like turning over a new leaf, choosing to do something different. Unbothered. Peace despite chaos, calm attitude, detachment from negativity, not my drama. And that could be the reason why you like, look, this ain't got nothing to do with me. You know, I'm about to end these harmful patterns, you know, freedom from repetition and doing what's expected. What else is going on in Scorpio's energy this weekend? Gaslighted. Reality distortion, emotional manipulation. That could be why, like, the emotional manipulation is not working anymore. Things have changed. You broke free from whatever this was, and you're unbothered. Now, it could be some folks in the background arguing, you know. You at the cookout and everything, and a fight break out. You over here sipping your tea. Well, it's too hot for tea, but you sipping your water like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Or somebody could be trying to trigger you. You know, let's just say somebody trying to, you know, throw shade and shit. It ain't bothering you. You ain't. And whoever this is who's trying to gaslight the situation, you know, emotionally manipulate the situation. You know, it's like, are you finished? Okay, like I was saying, who made the tater salad? That's all I was asking. And you went into this other, you know. Bag secured. Achieving goals, mission accomplished, financial stability, got it locked. So you are achieving the goals that you have set out to accomplish. You're breaking harmful patterns. Could be releasing, walking away from things that no longer serve you with this full moon we just had in Capricorn. And we're in the midst of the Mercury retrograde. So yeah, you're not about to let nothing disrupt your calm attitude. You know what I'm saying? Number one, you already know we're in the full moon energy. Number two, you already know what's the Mercury retrograde. So you're expecting the BS. You're expecting, you know what I'm saying? But what they're not expecting from you is for you to be unbothered. It's leaving them puzzled. It's leaving them confused. Breaking cycles. What's going on here, universe, when it comes to Scorpio? Page of Pentacles. So there could be some type of offer. Like I said, it could be an invite, news. High Priestess. You already know. Whatever this offer is, you're Three of Swords. Yeah. Something coming in back up from the past. Somebody coming in with some information, some type of offer. It could be from someone who put you in a Three of Swords type of energy. Whether that's, you know, third party, emotional heartbreak, loss, regret, whatever. It was somebody you had an altercation with. You know, y'all exchanged some words. There was disappointment. You know what I'm saying? There was a misunderstanding. You already know what comes with this offer is some emotional turmoil. And like I said, I pointed out earlier, you see these folks arguing in the background, right? It's almost like that's the third party. That's the third party. Like, don't pull me into whatever this pull into. Like, look, I ain't got nothing. Nope. We're ending this hurtful pattern right here, right now. I'm breaking away, freedom from repetition. New beginning, it starts with me minding my business, because this heartache ain't got nothing to do with me. Or whatever this is. Or speaking on some type of emotional heartbreak or heart loss. Ace of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Somebody coming in with some offer in order for you to be generous. You know, they could be coming in with some information as far as, you know, the sob story, the woe it's me, you know. But the Six of Pentacles with this Ace of Cups is like they need you to pour into them. You got a big damn cup right here. It's overflowing. Can I get some of that? It's hot outside. Can I get a little drink? Can I get a little bit of the canteen? Can I get something? And this may be a person that you would particularly always give into, you know? But you're breaking this cycle. Like, no, I ain't got it. I got it for me, but I ain't got it for you. Sorry. Not sorry. Distancing yourself, walking away from a situation, going in the other direction. Especially if this is somebody who thought they could emotionally manipulate you, not knowing you saw it all along, not knowing that you understood that this person was moving from the Three of Swords energy. That's how they were operating. So in some instances, you may have felt a little sorry for this person, being in a situation or recalling a situation or a time where you wish someone would have poured something in, you know, some love into you when you needed it, you know, and identifying that. But then, you know, Scorpio, as a Scorpio myself, that's our downfall. We got good hearts. We got big hearts. And sometimes we don't know how to cut that shit off. But in this situation, with breaking cycles being the first thing that come out, you've learned how to cut the faucet off. You've learned how to stop pouring into situations that is draining you. You're ending a harmful pattern here, breaking a cycle. Unbothered. And this could have something, the King of Pentacles is on the bottom, so this could have something to do with stability, security, and it's still there. But you see the bearded pot belly, right? Right. So this has to do with money, finances, stability, security. Somebody's expecting to offer you a little. They're coming in with an expectation of offering you a little and expecting to get a lot in return. Unbothered. And they could be coming in with some type of sob story, or, you know, they got some chaos going on, and it's just like, you're unbothered. Unbothered, universe. Hermit. Not my sink, not my dishes. Star. You're in this healing energy. Peace despite chaos. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Four of Pentacles. You could be holding back your energy, not very closed off. You could have blocked some folks. Again, you are very protective when it comes to your energy, who you're talking to. You are in a healing stage, very much unbothered. Peace despite chaos. Very calm attitude. Like I said, what I say, I know this person's naked, but when I said to cut off the faucet, and when you think about the Scar card, how he's using the jugs, so, you know, taking the water and pouring it onto land. You may not be watering nobody's grass no more. It's dry. They parched. Meanwhile, you sipping on your tea or, you know, your H2O, because it's hot as hell outside. Unbothered. and they're quenched. 10 of Cups, this could be family, a person you had a family with. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Yeah, you are reserving your energy, protecting your energy. You have a new financial opportunity, something that's going to allow you to bring out your creative ideas. So it's something that you love to do. You're very passionate about. So you have a new financial beginning taking place, and that I could see why you're very protective of your energy. You're remaining, you're keeping this calm attitude despite all the other bullshit that's going on. Because you know, if you get drawn into the negativity, that is why you're in this energy. That's what you're going to manifest. So you're maintaining a calm attitude and detaching yourself, keeping yourself at a distance. Not my drama, not my problem. And you got bags secured with the Ace of Pentacles here. So yeah, you got something that you're focused on. You look, your mind is made up. You are focused on achieving your goals and financial stability, and whatever they got going on ain't got shit to do with you. I can see you right now fixing your plate. You making your plate, putting your sides on. Here comes somebody you ain't talked to in a month of Sundays. You know how grandma used to say it. Like, oh, hey, how you doing? So what you got going on? Okay, I'm just maintaining. Girl, let me tell you what happened. You know, such and such. You like, oh, okay. And just walk away. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Gaslighted. Look at that. The bearded pot belly. Confused of how you not bothered. How is your feathers not ruffled? Because you attached from this shit a long time ago. You're on to new beginnings. It stops with me, meaning I got to stop feeding. I got to stop pouring into everybody else's cup. I need to maintain my calm attitude despite the chaos. Despite if you are foaming at the mouth, smelling like belly button juice, and beating on your pot belly. Yeah, I'm just going to sip my tea and, yeah, watch you foam at the mouth. You okay? You need me to call somebody? You know, you keep doing that, they're going to think you got rapists or something. You need to calm down. It's just like, this person is toxic as hell. Now, the emotional manipulation tactic that they thought that was going to ruffle your feathers and bother you, you're unbothered. Now they bothered. How they bothered that you unbothered? Four of Wands. Home celebration. Somebody in your community. Tower. Oh. If you're dealing with a Scorpio quadrilateral, you should already know Scorpio has no problem by letting that tower. They have no problem letting that tower happen. And looking just like this, unbothered. Like what's wrong? Oh, a tower? Oh yeah. Yeah. Something's coming. Somebody is confused. They're riddled. They are riddled of how the emotional manipulation, whatever this is a relationship, a home situation, somebody you live with, whatever this is. What Jasmine Sullivan said? She said, let it burn. And then what's the other group? The roof is on fire. We don't need, Scorpio like, we don't need no water. Let that burn. I am the water. I ain't putting shit out. Let that motherfucker burn. Ooh wee. They confused. They are puzzled. Terrifying. Scorpio doing what the ancestors told them to do. That's the only three, because you see you got three people, the bearded pot belly and the two that he's chained to, and then you got three folks here. That's the only angels, ancestors, spirit guides that Scorpio listen to Not to mention how highly protected they are. So this bearded potbelly who thought that they was going to bind you, emotionally manipulate you and whatnot and so forth. Yeah, Scorpio, like, let that bitch burn. Let the bridge is falling down. And yeah, I'm glad I crossed the bridge before that bitch fell. But, you know, it was nice knowing you. Have a great day. Sun, it's shining a light on who this person really is, though. 7 of Cups. Delusional. And it says you're imagining things. And it says delusional on here with the 7 of Cups. It got this person so damn puzzled. It got them so confused. Because their tactics ain't working. It didn't go over like they expected. Ace of Swords. Yep, it didn't go over like they expected. Sorry, Scorpio ain't got you on their mind. They got their mind on their money and their money on their mind. And their ancestors. I mean, I know you didn't think you came before them now. Come on now. The devil, the bearded potbelly, you may be an angel. But like Brandy said, in disguise. Sure. Just because you're an angel don't mean you're a good one. Yeah, this person, they confused. They are riddled by that. They could be used to hooking them and booking them like that, you know, being emotionally manipulative and whatnot. They used to gaslight. That's just what it is. They used to it. They learn from the best. They learn from the best. Bag secured. There you are, Scorpio. Death big as bold as shit. Yeah, you bring something to an end. Once you broke this cycle, once you put the nail in the coffin on this situation, it was just like everything started flowing in. Everything just started pouring in. Almost make you want to thump your own self in the forehead like, why I ain't do this shit sooner? Giving a motherfucker the benefit of the doubt, compromise and shit. We got to work on that, Scorpio. But anyway, back to business. Bag secure. Mission accomplished. Financial stability. Got it locked. Because you back to doing you. You back to you. Being you. Putting the end to shit. Emperor. Sitting in your fucking power. You got Scorpio and Aries. That ain't nothing but Mars energy. And we had that tower come down. Oh, the bearded potbelly wasn't ready for that. Well, they wasn't expecting. They wasn't expecting that power move. They wasn't expecting. That's why they read them. They wasn't expecting that cutoff game. Boy, it be a motherfucker, don't it? When Scorpio, what my man say in that clip, he said you can cut a man's lights off. He can light candles. You know what I'm saying? You can cut a heat off. You know, the gas off. There's a way to keep a house warm. You know what I'm saying? There's alternatives. But you cut a motherfucker's water off. They can't cook. They can't wash their ass. They can't do your water. Lights is one thing. Gas is another. Depending on the season. But water, it don't matter what season you in. Water. Oh, you cut a motherfucker water off and let that shit burn. Ain't a fire, ain't just like every fire. Just imagine a situation, all them fires that we've been having. There's not a fire hydrant, nothing coming out, bone dry. Like this part is just, they gotta sit in it. Your cutoff game is something else. There could have been some type of offer that came through. Money coming in, a job offer, something of that's going to allow you to achieve your goals. And it's just like, boom, I got this shit on lock. Financial stability, sitting in your power. 9 of Cups going to make you happy, fat and happy by your damn self. Material success, satisfaction, abundance. 4 of Wands. Happy home, new home. Whatever it is, it's a yes, yes, yes. Sitting in your power. Yes, Emperor. Page of Pentacles, yes. Nine of Cups, yes. Four of Wands, yes. Anything else you want, Scorpio? The universe saying, yes. Anything else you want, Scorpio? Yes, yes, yes. Bag secure. Anything else you want? You sure? You want me to add an extra 0? You sure? Come on now. I know. Come on. You sure you don't want me to add an extra 0? Deja vu, repeating patterns, familiar lessons, unresolved issues. We've been here before. Plastic smiles. This is going to be a situation. We've been here before, unresolved issues. It could be somebody coming back talking about we got unresolved issues, you know, now that they see you securing the bag. But it's fake smiles. It's plastic smiles. They faking the funk, hiding resentment behind the smiles. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, nah, because then you see these two people here. And it's just like, nah. You going to set up them boundaries. You protecting your peace, setting limits. Clearly, enough is enough. And that's when somebody gonna realize, they gonna get that wake-up call that you ain't bullshit. You ain't bullshitting. Status upgrade. New achievement. They gonna know you ain't bullshit. And look at this at the bottom. Your cutoff game is unlike any other. Scorpio. Back to being balanced. Ace of Pentacles, new financial opportunity. Tower, gonna shake their ass just like we had right here. What was that? Wake up call. Status upgrade. The sun is shining. It's on you. Again, another yes. You wanna add it? Gonna have them in their head. Have them confused. Have them confused. So, with that being said, Scorpio, that is all I have for you when it comes to the weekend tea with your energy. If you find that this resonates, Scorpio, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will catch you on the next one.